like to welcome everybody to the show today. Today it's just me and Debbie y'all got to put up with today. So, and we've already had a giggle session. What are you laughing about?
Our giggle session.
Anyway, we're talking about bad hair. Look, I got a spot of hair right there out of place, and she got to laughing about my hair. But anyhow, we're gonna have a good time this week. Speaking of good time, Sunday we had Gary Michaels and Greg Hall in the building for the comedy show and hypnotism stuff. If you ain't never seen that, we got to get them back, so y'all got to come back and see it. So it was pretty funny. Some of the stuff we can't talk about on the radio, and we can't put it on Facebook either, but it's pretty funny. And I was very interested to see how receptive everybody was to it, and it was pretty, like I say, a couple of the folks that got on stage, I've talked to them since, and they don't remember anything, so, and we got video proof that they was on stage, so.
Yes, I videoed the whole thing.
But it was pretty fun. We had a great time, and I think we need more laughter in the world, so to me, that was well worth it. And anyway, we had a chair that was on fire that got put out by a bucket of ice. We got some people talking in chicken, and we had some people that didn't have a mouth that dumped water all over themselves. We had one that sat down in the chair full of water and couldn't get up. And I said, what else happened?
A guy had marbles in his mouth.
Yeah, we had one guy had marbles in his mouth, so he didn't talk the whole time. And he mumbled, and we had, like I said, we had two people talking in chicken back and forth, so it was pretty funny. So we did put that on Facebook. You can go watch that because it was pretty funny. But Gary Michaels did a super great job, and Greg Hall, he opened up the show for us and stuff, and he sang and played and guitar, and he's a singer-songwriter, composer, and a comedian also. I love Greg to death. He's one of my favorite folks. He comes out, hangs out with us. Like to say big thanks to him, also to April that was helping Gary and stuff. So yeah, we had a good time. I think she did too. All the cold weather and stuff, we had some issues with the water and everything, but the building, I think we never lost water inside the building other than the pipe froze one day. So of course the cabins, the water froze up in them, so we had a little issue there, but anyway, they're not heated underneath the bottom, so I need to think about putting some heat tape on that. But anyhow, today we're going to talk a little bit about the stuff that we got going on at the bar. We're going to talk a little bit about social media. We're going to talk a little bit about the concert series menu. We're going to talk about different stuff like that. Not everybody has Facebook and stuff and can keep up with it, so any of you folks that have Facebook and got friends or family that don't, like my daughter don't have Facebook, so be sure to let them know about the concerts, because we're getting a lot of folks saying, well, you never advertise it, but they sell out, so we don't need to advertise them. But I would hate for anybody that wanted to come to one to miss out because they didn't know about it. But I can only, through advertising on the radio and through Facebook and through word of mouth, the only way we can get it out there. So, and like I say, I don't want anybody to miss anything that they want to come to. We have 2 or 3 very exciting shows coming up here. Well, actually a whole bunch of exciting shows, but 2 or 3 shows that I'm going to make an announcement here in a few minutes about. They have both been requested time and time again. And this one guy we got coming, I think I could have him 4 nights in a row and sell out 4 nights in a row. The Bellamy Brothers, we didn't do much advertising on them because they sold out in 4 days. So, as a matter of fact, we didn't even advertise on the radio. They sold out just by social media and word of mouth in 4 days.
And the first show was a sellout too.
Yeah, the first show was sellout. Well, we'll try to get these folks back that we keep selling out the shows until they don't sell out anymore. And I'm trying to keep the ticket prices down. So, but every time we invite them back, they kind of go up a little bit on us. So eventually the ticket prices will have to go up, if they keep raising the prices on us, because they know we want them back and they know the demand's there. So please understand that. It ain't just me. I mean, I have to pass it on. This week, our next concert will be February 11th. It'll be the Bellamy Brothers. and it's a sold out show. You can call and get on the waiting list. But I think there's already way more people on the waiting list than if half the show canceled. I think we still got about that many people on the waiting list that try to get tickets. So I mean, I don't know. I think it would be a waste of time to call right now try to get on the waiting list because you know if we honor the 100 people that's on the waiting list, then you know we still. Although for Colin Ray, we did have 48 people that wasn't able to make it because of sickness and stuff, and we didn't know about it ahead of time, so we had a hard time getting it out there. Colin Ray put on a great show. I didn't realize he had 16 #1 hits, but I don't know how many he sung on stage. I think we're up to 71 #1 hits sung on our stage by the original artist, so very proud of that.
Yeah.
Very, very. Never did I ever think that I'd have a bar to where we could get the caliber of people in there to sing where we would have 71 #1 hits sung on our stage. And so I'm really happy about that. Up front, on February 11th, on the Bellamy Brothers, we're going to have Cowgirls Up. It'll be Miss Pearl Dean and Cowgirl Up Bluegrass Band. Now, you can't just come in and watch them. I mean, you have to have a ticket for the show. And like I say, we're sold out. So we're going to try to get them back at a later date just for them to have a show so everybody can come. I've had a lot of people asking, well, we can't just come up and watch. Well, it would increase my personnel that I have to have, plus you know, we got to be careful about trying to get more people in there than we can sell tickets for, because I don't want to get in trouble, you know, for having too many people in there. So now I can't let you in if you don't already have a ticket to the Bellamy Brothers. But Cowgirls Up will be playing up front, Miss Pearl Dean. We're looking forward to that. Like Miss Pearl Dean, her whole band and stuff is great, and love having them. And we are going to work on trying to get a bluegrass thing, another bluegrass weekend up. And we are also going to work on some open mic nights and stuff. I got, you know, like on a Tuesday night stuff. We don't have much going on Tuesday night other than a Fast 8 tournament, and but we have nothing going on in the back. So may work on trying to get to open mic night where musicians can come in and play and just bring guitars or bass or whatever you want to and come in and play. How do you think that worked?
I think, yeah, I know we've had some people reach out and asked about it, so maybe that'll, yeah.
Okay.
They did.
February 14th is Valentine's Day. That's on a Wednesday. That particular night, I haven't talked to Miss Tangy yet, but that particular night, I think we won't have line dancing that night. We're going to have what we had last year. And Debbie, you want to explain a little bit about that?
Yeah, last year, so we decided this kind of like it last minute, but it worked out pretty good. So first off, I had like a little Valentine basket made up and just let people, you know, put their names in to try to win it. And then from there, we decided, well, hey, you know, we ain't got nothing going on in the back. Why don't we just do, you know, a steak dinner or something like that for their Valentine's? So anyway, we set up some tables and put, you know, some tablecloths and candles and stuff up. And we had, the response on it was really good. We didn't have no smoking back there. And we had them chocolate covered strawberries, which was really good. And like I didn't say, they just had a steak dinner and we've had people ask, we're going to do it again this year. So we're going to have that again Wednesday night on Valentine's. And so if you're interested, you can go ahead and sign up. That way right there, we can have you a table prepared. Don't cost anything extra to, you know, get on the list, you know, just so we know how many we need to prepare for. Make sure we got everything in place for
Yeah, well, I mean, it's basically like a intimate steak dinner and stuff. The lights will be really dim. You'll have candles on the table and everything, and you know, and it's something that we can just kind of give back to the community for us, because you know we're kind of limited on the restaurants and stuff in our area. So you know, I mean, where we're at, not in this area, but where we're at.
Yeah.
So you know, it gives people opportunity to come out and just sit down and have a drink and all that stuff and eat a steak dinner and all. And you know, like I say, it'll be no smoking in the back that night. And a matter of fact, on Wednesday night, when we have line dancing with Tangy and Reed are teaching and stuff, we're going to non-smoking in the back part of the building on line dancing night. I need to make sure to tell everybody that. I went and been talking to Tangy and stuff, and it's starting to, the line dancing is starting to pick up pretty good now, so that's a good thing, you know. And we had pretty good crowd for a while, and then during Christmas it died down a little bit. Now it's starting to build back up. So y'all please come out on Wednesday night from 7 to 9. Tangy and Reed, they teach free line dancing lessons. She wears a headset. I was at another place in Nashville the other day and had teachers up there, and the teachers didn't communicate very well with they just walked through the thing and showed them how to do the dance, but they never really took any time with any individuals, and they just spoke it, walked it, and then it was done, then they danced it. Well, Tangy will take time and teach you how to do the dance, and she will actually take time with individuals. Some people like me, I'm terrible with catching on. You could probably show me 25 times and I still can't do it. But Tangy will take a few minutes, or her or Reed will take a few minutes and go over it with you while the others move on. And you know, she really wants you to understand it before they move on, so that you learn to dance. She teaches it, and she wants you to learn it, and she will take time with you till you get it down. And I think that's what separates our line dancing lessons from what I've seen in Nashville. Because the other night I went up there and there was probably 75, 80 people on the dance floor. Yeah. The guy didn't even have a microphone on. He just was talking kind of loud, and he just walked them through it, and then they danced it. Well, Tangy wears a headset, and Reed does too, and they can talk to you, and they walk you through the whole thing, and they teach you the name of the steps that they're doing, so that when whenever she says do grapevine, you know what she's talking about, you know. And,
yeah, and that guy didn't get down on the floor and, communicate with the people either.
The two or three songs that we seen him teach, he had his back to the crowd the whole time, so he didn't even know if anybody was paying attention or not. Well, yeah. Tangy and Reed, they have eye contact with you a lot, so they really take time with you. So if you hadn't been to our place on Wednesday night, from 7 to 9, they teach line dancing lessons. After 9 o'clock, they go into it's just requested stuff. If you learned something last week and you want to dance to that song, just and they'll play the music for you, and you can go back and dance to that song. You know, something 3 weeks ago you learned you want to dance to, then they'll play that. So anyway, so the line dancing stuff on Wednesday night is pretty cool. So if you hadn't been there, you need to come out and check it out and just try it. It don't cost you a penny. It's free. And if you wanted to have a beer, that's fine. If you don't want to have a beer, if you just want to come learn to dance, that's fine too. Because we'd like to see you back there on the weekends, so you can do it in a big group with everybody that does it. So anyway, so like I say, that's on Wednesday night. That Wednesday night, the 14th, though, we won't have line dancing. We'll have intimate steak dinner and stuff with your better half, or however you want, worst half, whatever you want to call it. What are you grinning about?
Your Valentine.
Your Valentine, how's that? All right, back to what we was talking about. February 25th, we have Cletus T. Judd. And I've had people ask, was he going to sing, or is he going to be, he's going to do it all. I mean, he does parodies and stuff, so, he's a comedian, singer, and all that stuff. He does, Shania Twain songs. He does parody to that, so it's going to be really cool. If you want to get a preview of what he does, you can just go to YouTube or any place and pull him up, Cletus T. Judd, and you can watch him sing, and they've got videos and everything, so it's pretty cool. And that's only a $20 ticket. I mean, surely we all blow $20 a lot, and how often do you get to see a national act come for $20? I'm really excited that we're able to provide him to come in to do for $20, and he's agreed to do it. So he's every now and then we see a comment from him on Facebook, so he is watching, so and what we're doing and everything. So the Cletus T. Judd, I think it's going to be a really good show, especially for $20. I mean, good grief. Worst seat in the house is 38 feet from the stage, so you're going to be close to him, and anyway. But I think it'll be a good show. So y'all all think about that. March 10th, we got Creed Fisher. Tickets are going pretty good on that, even though it's in March. We 2/3 sold out already?
Yep.
So Creed Fisher, March 10th, is going to be a good show. Very patriotic guy. Like I say, the other day I looked on Facebook page. We had 166 songs and 16 albums on our jukebox in our bar there. So he's been around a while, singing a lot, and a very patriotic fella. And looking forward to having him. March 17th, I think everybody knows this name, Doug Stone. He'll be there. So March 17th is going to be a really good show, and it's a $40 ticket Creed Fisher's $40 up, but Doug Stone's $40 ticket. And I mean, the tickets you seat how you get seated how you're buy your tickets. So you know, so the sooner you buy your ticket, the closer to the front you'll be. And the reason we had to go to that was because everybody was wanting, well, I got such and such, and I bought tickets. Well, you know, they bought tickets 35th, and you bought tickets 185th. It ain't fair to the people that bought in between there that you all sit. So we're having to make sure that we do that in the order that you buy the tickets. That's the only fair way we can figure out how to make it happen.
Yeah.
And the front men of country, they'll be back March 24th. That's the lead singer for Restless Heart, the former singer of Lone Star, and the former singer of Little Texas. You know, it's Tim Rushlow, Larry Stewart, and Richie McDonald. And, you know, they got 30 #1 hits themselves. So, I mean, you're talking about a great show.
I'm excited for that one to come back. We had them in the past, and you didn't see it. You need to see this one. It's really good. It's really good.
Because, you know, the name of the band kind of throws everybody off, the front men of country. But basically what the front men are is that's what they call the lead singer of the band is the front man. And you got three. So the front men of country, you got Lone Star, formerly of Lone Star, formerly of Little Texas, and Restless Heart, you know. So you got three of the lead singers for the front men for the best bands in the United States. So, and so, you know, it's a really great show. Them guys are credited with singing 30 #1 hits, all three of them. So, you know, it was funny. Last time we had Larry on the left side of the stage, which was Restless Heart. They had Tim Rushlow, which was formerly of Little Texas. And then on the right-hand side of the stage, closest to the bar, we had Richie McDonald, formerly of Lone Star. And it was pretty funny. One would sing a little bit, then another one would sing a little bit, and then it was talent all the way across the stage. Never would I ever thought we'd have anything like that in our place. So it's pretty cool. And the people that didn't understand the name that missed the show just really don't know what they missed.
Yeah.
I mean, where are you going to go see that? I mean, that's pretty cool. Like I say, the worst seat in the house is 38 foot from the stage.
Yeah, and they really are talented guys, and they were really good. I really enjoyed that concert a lot, and they are patriotic too. So, yeah, and that like Lee Greenwood song at the end is
yeah. We seen him in Hendersonville, Tennessee, and Debbie heard him play that song. So she told me, I'm gonna order flags. So if they sing that song again, so when they was coming in to do the sound check, I walked up there and I think it was Tim Rushlow, Little Texas. I said, y'all gonna sing that same song? And I seen the playlist and I seen it was on there. It was gonna be the last song. So the song before the last song, we handed out flags to everybody in the crowd, and they had crowd participation mics, which for the people that don't understand what that is, there's microphones aimed out toward the audience because they wear in-ears. And all their monitor system comes through their in-ears. Well, they can't hear the crowd at all, so they have microphones turned out toward the crowd. So they were one on the right side of the stage and one on the left side of the stage, and they were aimed out at the crowd. So whenever they started playing that song, everybody stood up and was waving flags. And if you was there, you had to admit it was a pretty emotional show. So they stood up and they waved the flag, and everybody started singing. And about halfway through the song, I think they just let the crowd sing the song, or the crowd sang louder than they was. So it's Proud to Be an American by Lee Greenwood was. So it was pretty touching. And even the drummer told me when he come off stage, he said, "Man, that was pretty touching and pretty emotional." And he said, "I really appreciate you doing that." And you know, just a thank you for stuff like that is means a lot to us. We got the next guy. Let me get here. I got to tell you what's coming up next. So,
It's like, what's coming up next?
What's coming up next? We got so much new stuff coming up. This we booked last night, and we got the final okay at 6 o'clock last night, and I said, "Well, we got a radio show tomorrow." I said, "Can we announce it?" And he said, "Well, let me check with him." He called back. He said, "Yep, you can go ahead and announce it." So, and this guy is backed by popular demand, and
we've had a lot of people ask about it.
And they've had a ton of people. So y'all are hearing it here first. And but he is coming back. One of my all-time favorites. And when we built this bar, I told my wife, I said, "I don't care who we get, I want this guy." And she said, "Who is he?" So she knows who he is now. She knows who he is, and they contacted us yesterday wanting to know if we had a date. And so we got him coming back. April 21st, the one and only Gene Watson will be back in Tuck's Bar April 21st at 5 o'clock. And that's going to be a super great show. I'm very excited. He loves our bacon. Here a while back, I walked through the kitchen, and he was standing in the kitchen eating bacon in the kitchen. So, so that's a good thing. But yeah, Gene Watson's coming back, and that's April 21st at 5 o'clock. All these shows are at 5 o'clock, and they're on a Sunday, and they're all no smoking that day. So the whole inside of the building is no smoking. We got plenty of doors for all you smokers that can go outside and smoke, but a lot of the people that don't like smoking, they, in order to get them to come to concert and make them, we have no smoking on concert days, on the Sunday afternoons.
And no one's complained about that either, so.
Nobody's complained about it. I mean, the doors are readily accessible. I mean, they're easy to get to. They're easy to get out of, and you can come right back in, and you don't miss nothing. You still hear everything. But yeah, I'm very excited about Gene Watson, April 21st. The tickets for that one are going to be $50 for the first 5 rows, and the rest of the rows will be $40. I changed it this morning, by the way. And anyway, I told even one thing last night. And I like, we talked about this, and we want to keep it affordable for everybody that wants to come to a show. And I'm not going to gouge people over this. If I don't make no money on the shows, that's fine, but we get people in and we're building a reputation. That's what I want to do. I'm investing in this, and and this is just, to me, having all these guys in here and making it affordable where everybody can come see them. And it gives me great pleasure in being able to do that. So, so anyway, it's 50 for the first five rows, and 45. Frontman of Country, same thing. $50 for the first 5 rows, $40 for the rest of the rows. Doug Stone, Creed Fisher, $40. Cletus T. Judge, $20. Bellamy Brothers are sold out. They sold out in 4 days. Gene Watson will do the same thing. So the tickets are not on sale yet, so don't call the bar. They're not on sale. They will go on sale probably next week. Just keep an eye out, and we'll on Facebook, or if you have a friend that's on Facebook and you're hearing this right now and you don't have Facebook, just tell your friend to keep an eye out. Because when they go on sale, they're probably going to be on sale for about 3 or 4 days, and it will be a sellout immediately, pretty quick. I'll be honest with you, I believe I could have him in 3 days. Me and Maddie was just talking here a few minutes ago. I believe I could have him there 3 days and sell him out all 3 days in a row. So, and we will try to get him back again. And all the ones that keep selling out, in order to try to get people opportunity to see the ones that don't get in there, we're going to keep trying to get these folks to come back. We are a little bit different venue. We try to cater to everything. I mean, the other day we had the Velcro Pygmies in there, which was one of our biggest sales nights.
Mm-hmm.
Not one of our biggest people nights, but one of our bigger sale nights. We had Geneva in there, which is rock and roll, which she does the MC and stuff for us and hosts a lot of our shows. And her and Dwayne, they help us with booking bands and everything. That was a good night too. And the guitar player, Paul, he had some bad misfortune during all this cold weather. Everything that he owned was on a boat that sank.
They lived on their boat, yeah.
They lived on their boat. And so all their pictures, everything they owned was on the boat. And there's a GoFundMe thing, and you've got to look at my Facebook page, and we're going to put that up. So
I think it's already up there.
I think it's already up there, but anyway, he could really use some help. Anything would help. But we all run through misfortunes here and there, but losing everything all at one time, I don't know. I think his guitars, his amps, I think everything was on there. I think everything they owned was on there.
Yeah, they said the only thing they had was what they had in their suitcase.
Wow.
So yeah, all his instruments.
This guy plays all over Nashville. He plays at Jason Aldean's. I mean, he plays everywhere up in Nashville. So all the way up and down Broadway. So if you've been downtown, you've probably seen him play at one time or another. Me and Debbie were in Nashville Tuesday. We went up to see Geneva and them, and and Hawk, and we stopped in by.
Starts with L.
Oh, Layla's. We stopped by
Layla's.
Layla's because Rodney McDowell Jr. was in there playing drums, and just so happened Johnny Rodriguez was in there. We got to talk to him a little bit. He's a pretty good guy, pretty cool guy, so enjoyed that. And then we walked next door to the stage and watched Miss Sabre Montgomery. Well, she's played here at my place before, and she plays at the stage every Tuesday and stuff. And anyway, right in the middle, right in the middle of her set, I mean, she was done singing a song, but she said, these people here, we played at their bar before, but we evidently stunk it up so bad we didn't get to come back. Well, it's just we were booked up, so we hadn't been able to get her back in, so we better make sure we get her back, or she's going to, every time I go on the stage, she's going to give me a hard time, so we got to make sure we get her back. Hey, now, if y'all ain't never seen Sabre Montgomery, she looks like, to me, she looks like Sabre Evans. She sings like Linda Ronstadt. I mean, she sings like everybody. She's a very good singer. And one of my favorite places to go in Nashville to see her at the stage and stuff.
She's got a good band too. So,
oh yeah. I mean, Steve and all the guys that sing and play with her. Tim Teague. But anyhow, so we go get her back here before long, and let's see, what else we want to talk about? This Friday, we got a band that's never played with us before. We got Soul Shine's going to be there singing. So y'all please come out and support them. They've never played at our place before, and really, really looking forward to seeing them and hearing them, and it'll be the first time they played there. Saturday night, we got some guys that, I want to say we've seen them at the start, but ever since we started our club, they've been playing off and on once or twice, a month, or at least try to get them once a month. And these are some local fellas, and they do a really great job, and I can't tell you how much they have improved from the very first time they played at our bar with a beatbox and stuff to where they're at right now. I mean, they're a full-fledged, hard-playing band, great singer. He gets up and he sings with Geneva, and Shaw does a really good job, and all the guys do. And Shaw is a heck of a singer. So if y'all ain't never seen the Salem Rats, y'all need to come Saturday night. The Salem Rats will be playing at the bar. Like I say, they have improved so much.
They have. They've really grown.
And they have grown by leaps and bounds. If they keep this up, and in a year from now they this much better than what they was when they first started, holy crap! You'll be watching them on TV. I mean, they're improving that much. So. And they do a really good job. They're a full-fledged, playing band now, and really enjoy having these guys. Anyway, and Shaw, he comes in quite a bit and hangs with us, so he's a really good guy. If you see him, kind of speak to him, and then when you hear him sing, you're like, wow, man, I'm glad I got to talk to that guy, because eventually you're probably going to see him on TV somewhere playing, I guarantee you. So, got something coming up here in a week or so. I'm probably gonna miss my first concert. Probably I've seen LB looking in the door there. Probably gonna miss my first concert, the Bellamy Brothers. I'm gonna be in New Smyrna Beach, Florida, racing the World Series of Speed. I'm 65 and I'm still having a good time racing and still run fairly decent. I'm gonna be racing the Mike Murray Motorsports car. It's a Camaro with a Ranger chassis and stuff. And Mike's younger than I am, but that ain't saying much because he ain't but about 2 years younger than I am. So we got an older car owner and a real old race car driver, and the Ranger car, it's not one of them $80,000 Fury cars or something, chassis and stuff. But we're gonna have a good time, and we're gonna go down and we're gonna run the best we can. If I come out of there and I feel like I drove the best I could and didn't make any mistakes, then that's a win for me at 65. Just still being able to get out there and do it is a lot of fun. And like I say, my expectations of what I used to have, wanting to try to win every time I got in a race car, a win to me now is just going and having a good time and getting to do it. So.
And as you say, you got the best seat in the house.
Yeah, people keep asking me when I'm going to retire from racing. I said, well, I don't want to do that. I got the best seat in the house. I get to get out there and go around with them. I can go sit in the grandstands, but I'd much rather be out there going around and around with them. So, pretty fortunate that over the many, many, many years being alive, that I'm on my 52nd year of racing And that's not all cars. It was motorcycles and road racing and everything. I've actually raced in Daytona 200 a couple of times and Bell Superbike 100. And 1980, I was Formula 2. I mean, I was Grand Prix 3, finished second in the nation in that, and I won novice championships in 1983 in Formula 1 and B Superbike, and finished second in the nation in A Superbike road racing. So I've had some good life and a lot of fun racing. And I'm not done yet. Somebody said, "When you gonna quit?" And I said, "Oh, probably when they bury me." But anyway, so.
And also, speaking of racing, the guy you got on your shirt,
Oh yes.
yeah,
Yes.
he's a up and coming road flat track racer, right? Flat track?
Walter is the real deal.
Yeah,
if you ever get
he's-
a chance to go see this kid race, we sponsor him a little bit. I can't do a whole lot for him, but if any of you guys out there got any extra money and y'all want to sponsor a kid that's going to be up and coming and be a part of the future, this guy's it. He's a real deal.
He's good.
He's a
really
real
good.
deal. He's an amateur racing with the pros right now, and just like the golfer that won this past weekend, is this cat right here. He can already run with the pros, and he's still an amateur, but he's got to get a couple more years on him before he can. He's only 14, and he's running with the bad boys right now. He may be 15 now. I don't know when his birthday is, but Walker Porter Racing. So y'all remember that name. You heard it here first. This is the man. And, yeah, that. So like I say,
He's out of Athens too.
yeah, he lives in Athens, and anyway, like I say, support all our local talent. We got a lot of great bands around here. We got a lot of great racers around here. I mean, there's just so many very talented people. And a lot of being talented and the difference between being talented and being famous is being seen by the right person that can back you. That's, there's a lot of people around here locally that can drive better than people you watch on TV on Sunday's race, on Cup Series and stuff. There's a lot better drivers and a lot better motorcycle riders and everything than what you see racing on TV. It's just that they haven't been in the right spot at the right time and seen by the right people. Same thing with singers and stuff. Like our karaoke. We do karaoke every Thursday. We have some great singers that come in our place, and all it would take would be somebody that comes in there and watches one of them and say, "Hey man, I want to see what you sound like singing one of my songs," So you never know who's watching you. You never know who you're talking to, and so just like I say, you might be talking to the next person who's going to support you to go where you need to go to. So,
And we've had, guys in there that could help people before.
Oh yeah, we had. Well, I won't call his name because I don't know if he want me to. But we had a guy in there. He has a lot of great band members that tour with a lot of, and he's never played at our bar, but he said he would really like to play there. So we try and work everybody. And then another thing too, I got to cover this. And I'm rambling again, but we get 5 or 6 calls a day or 5 or 6 messages on Facebook. All the bands that want to play there, I mean, probably 5 to 10 bands a day contact us. Just because you don't hear back from us don't mean we're not interested. We're booked all the way through the end of July. And so we're trying to figure out how to fit people in. We try to see if the music fits. So, we need videos. And so we did, but then again, just every day say, "Hey, I ain't heard back from you. I ain't heard back from you." You got to give us time to look at it, because like I say, we're booked all the way through July, and we get at least 10 a day, Tim?
Something like that. And I tried to keep up to date, but like I say, with that booked, it's just like you say, it just takes
Well,
time.
We got a 100-acre
Amen.
farm with animals on it. I have to feed that, and then I got a plumbing electrical business, Mid-South Plumbing Electrical in Athens. That's our business too. So we got, that starts at 7 o'clock every morning. So, a couple of 3 days this week, I've been in Athens at 6:30 in the morning, and we get out of the bar at 1 o'clock every night. So not a whole lot of time for sleep. And then we stay pretty busy, tearing up the stage, setting up the stage, tearing them down, rearranging, taking the drum riser off, and so there's a lot to it. So just because we don't answer right away don't mean we don't care. It just means that we haven't had time to investigate and look at it and do what we need to do to make sure it's a good fit for us.
Yeah. Hey,
And another thing too is I'm trying not to book the same bands over and over and over and over and over again. We're trying to throw a little bit of variety in, and so the first first 5 or 6, months that we did, we booked the same bands over and over. But now, we're trying to get a little bit more variety in there and stuff. But I'd like to say this too. I hope Chad Bradford's feeling better. He canceled the rest of the stuff he had with us because he'd been feeling a little puny. I haven't heard anything from him here lately, so I hope he's doing a lot better if he sees the show. Love you guys. Hope you get better, because he was our original band. Him and Mike Dillon and them came in and sang, and they were one of our original bands. That was the very first band we ever had played there.
Yeah.
And they helped us get going. They played a whole bunch of shows in a row, so they helped us to get by, so we appreciate them doing that too. Back to social media. We're going to talk about this a little bit. I know everybody's not on Facebook, but just to give you an idea, I put one of my race car engines on there running in one of my dirt cars. I race dirt too. Not very good, but I've tried and I like it, and it's fun. But I put one of my race car engines on there. And to give you an idea, it was on Tuck's Bar page. It got 193,100 views, and it was visited. The site was visited by 388,200 people. That's just an engine on Tuck's Bar Facebook page with it running. Colin Ray, we just posted it. We've had 43,800 views on that, and 75,900 people have visited our Facebook page on account of that one post. Aaron Tippin, we've had 553,000 views, 1.1 million interactions on the internet on our Facebook page, with 206,201 minutes of time viewed on that one. So it just goes to show you people are paying attention. Who would ever thought that Tuck's Bar would have had an interaction on a Facebook post with 1.1 million people. So.
Yeah, well, and it really, we hadn't really paid that much attention to it at first, but when we had the Bellamy Brothers and we was getting so many hits on them.
Yeah, I think we got 800,000 on them.
Yeah, and people are still, it pops up every day that, they love these guys or like these guys. And it might be because they're coming back. We're getting more, visits on their page.
Yeah.
But still on Aaron Tippin and on Colin Ray, they're just still blowing it up.
Yeah, and so it just goes to show that the impact that social media has and everything, and also the advertising that we would do with WKSR, WLX, WDXE, all that. It really helps a whole lot, and it's starting to get us out there. Just like Colin Ray, he was on stage. He said, "I've been hearing about this place," so so the word's starting to get out and talk's getting around, and like I say, we've tried bluegrass time. We've had bluegrass. We've had rock and roll. We had one whole weekend was nothing but rock and roll. So we got the country music stuff, and my heart's really into old school country music, as you can tell from people that we're getting. I like old school country music, but, so we're trying a little bit of everything, and we're going to try open mic night, and we're going to do that here for long. And like I say, we got karaoke every Thursday starting at 7 o'clock. And you can come down and sing. You sing on the same system that all the concert people sing on. You'll be standing on the same stage where 71 number one hits have been sung. You'll be singing facing the same place. So, it's pretty cool that people have the opportunity to do that. And I'm really looking forward to being able to present that for a while coming up. But social media is doing us good. Radio advertising is doing good. The word of mouth. My daddy told me a long time ago, you make a person happy, he'll tell 3, you make them mad, they'll tell 3,000. Well, now with one click of a button on a keyboard on the internet, you can tell 3 million people in a heartbeat. So.
And on that note, the entertainers that come to our place talk to other entertainers before they even come there to see, what it was like.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, that's like Gene Watson told me that he'd talked to Danny Shirley and T. Graham, and they played here before. And T. Graham and the Gene Watson played the Grand Ole Opry the same week. I'd have to give kudos to Gene Watson too, because two days before he played at our place, he was at the Grand Ole Opry and got tripped up on the step getting on his bus, and I think he broke a rib or cracked a rib on the handrail getting in the bus. And he told me, Doug, I'm going to try to hit it. He said, I hope I can get. And man, he killed
high
it.
notes, yeah.
The high note at the end of the farewell party and stuff. I mean, he killed it. So I mean, this guy gave us 110% effort.
Yeah, it was good.
I tell you a band that I'm looking forward to. I'd like to get back. That we didn't have much time to advertise for Ricochet when we had them the first time, and Heath and them did us a great job. And you know, we didn't have very many people in there because we only had 4 days to advertise. But Heath did us a super great job, and he told me, you're gonna get the same show from me whether you got 5 people or 50,000, and he did. When they did the drum solo, they brought all these things in. I didn't know what they was. First, the Casey got them out, and they had a drum solo.
Looked like it was gonna be a band.
And so then
Marching
one
band.
of them had 4 of the rack toms, and one had the big bass drum, one of them had a snare, and one of them had a cowbell. So they got in front of the stage, and during the drum solo, they played a marching band instruments, and that was really a cool thing. I've never seen that done before, and enjoyed it a lot. So.
I didn't realize they sung one of my favorite songs either.
Yeah. Debbie
I love
likes
harmonizing.
Yeah, Debbie likes to harmonize, and Ricochet did a really good job on 7 Bridges and stuff. So I mean, that's a cool song and a lot of good harmonizing in that, and they killed it, of course.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to talk a little bit about the backline equipment that we make available for the entertainers that come in and play the Friday and Saturday night. If they want to play it, they can. But I mean, we got some backline equipment. Our bass rig is an Ampeg 4x10 with a head, with an Ampeg head. So our backline, and we got of course an axle bass that you can play there. And then we got our guitar rig is a Les Paul guitar. You can play it if you want to with a Marshall head and seismic cabinets, double seismic cabinets with 4 12-inch Celestion speakers in it. And that's available. We have a drum that has 8, 10, let's say it's got 4 toms and 3 crash at a ride. So I mean, it's all Zildjian A cymbals and stuff. So we got all that for the bands to play too if they want to use our drum set and our bass rig and of course they're welcome to bring their own, and sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So it's just a lot easier, a lot less work for them if they want to play what we got there. Like I say, guitar players and the bass players, they like playing their own instrument, but every now and then they'll play our backline amp and stuff. So I think last week they played our Marshall amp with a seismic head and stuff. So but anyhow, but like I say, if you missed last week with Gary Michaels, you missed a really good show. And we appreciated everybody being there and hope everybody had a good time. We had a few distractions, people talking during the show, but you know, other than that, you know, the show went off great. And just remind everybody, when we have a comedy show, it's not like a band night. We need to keep the chatter down a little bit so that everybody in the building can hear us.
Because it's talking.
It's talking, and if you don't even miss anything, you might miss what's leading up to the joke and everything. So, you know, just be considerate of everybody else. And some people don't know, you know, I'm not dogging anybody, not mad. I mean, I was just trying to be respectful to the entertainers and your fellow customers and bar folks, you know. And comedy shows are a little bit different than band nights and everything, but we do got up front. If you want to go talk and you're not interested in the show, you can go up front and talk. We got pool tables and everything up there, so don't want you to leave by any means. I want you to stay there, but you know, we got 2 different places. You can go up front and back. Like I say, every Wednesday night from here on out, the back will be no smoking where the dancing and stuff's at. So we're gonna do that. And even on the night, February 14th, there'll be no smoking in the back. So we can just pretty much say every Wednesday from now on, be no smoking in the back. Up by the pool tables, we'll still have smoking and everything. So the smokers, if it's rainy or it's cold, you can stay up front and in the back. If you want to go back, if you're a smoker and you want to go in the back and line dance, just don't smoke when you're back there. And then after you get through line dancing, run up front and smoke your cigarettes.
And you left out one person on our concert series.
Who? They're
coming in May.
Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, yeah, I did. I didn't get that far, did I?
Yeah.
I got sidetracked. Ooh, now we put the tickets on sale and we sold 230 the first day.
Yep.
So when you hear this, you might want to just jump on it because they'll be gone. But May 5th, we got the Kentucky Headhunters will be back. It's a $45 show, and with for the first 5 rows and $40 back rest of it. And like I say, it's a no smoking show, but the Kentucky Headhunters will be back by popular demand. And like I say, we've already sold 2/3 of the ticket. I don't think we got but 80 available left, and we sold most all of those the first day. So.
Yeah, the ones to work.
And we haven't
out.
really got out there and told many people about it, but that's May 5th. So if you want to come to that show, I'd say you probably got a day or day and a half, 2 days to get the rest of the tickets, and they'll be gone.
The last radio show, we was trying to get them. We didn't have confirmation yet, so it hasn't been on radio yet. And it's just the only place we've had it's been on Facebook or word of mouth.
I don't think we put it on Facebook.
Well, one time when we first got it.
Yeah, when we first booked them, we did it one day.
Yeah.
And one other thing we got to cover right quick because we're about to run out of time. One other thing that we need to talk about is scammers on our Facebook page. We get on there and we say we got tickets for sale, and we've had 2 or 3 of them get on there and say, hey, I got tickets for sale. They can't have tickets for sale. We hadn't sold any yet. So be aware of that. If you buy any tickets and you want any tickets that are cheap enough, please do it through the bar because we'll have your name. Don't buy any tickets from people that you don't know or any people say they got tickets for sale because they got them from us, because we don't sell tickets to people to sell. And you got to have your name for the seating chart. So if you buy a ticket from somebody and it's not from the bar, it may be a scam. And then we don't know who's sitting in the seat, so you may not even have a seat to sit in. So the seating is done by the ticket name and by the order it's bought in. So just be aware of that. Watch out for the scammers, because I'd hate for any of you to lose your hard-earned money. But if you don't buy your tickets from the bar or get them from the radio station when we give them away, then they won't be honored. So just please be careful about that, because I don't want anybody losing any of your hard-earned money. And we're going to cover the concert menu right quick. I'm just going to go over it in a hurry, because when we have big concerts like I can already tell you, Bellamy Brothers, it'll be a concert menu. And I mean, I'm going to hold it up so you can actually look at it, so you can actually stop it on, you can actually stop it if you're watching on Facebook. You can stop and you can see what's on there. But I'll run over it for the people listening on the radio so that they'll know exactly what's on there. But the appetizer, we got fried mushrooms, fried pickles, and cheese sticks. For the sides, we got side salad, french fries, and tater tots. For the sandwiches and such, we got hamburger and fries, cheeseburger and fries, hot dog and fries, chili dog and fries, grilled chicken sandwich with and fries, grilled chicken and rice, barbecue, smoked ham stuffed baked potatoes, cold sandwiches and fries, which is bologna, ham, turkey, or chicken salad, grilled chicken salad, chef salad, chili cheese pie, and chili cheese fries or tots. So anyway, and as you can see on the menu for all the people that are watching on Facebook, prices are very, very, very reasonable. You know, I think the highest price thing on there is $8, and no, $10 for the grilled chicken and rice. But everything else is $5, $6. You know, and chef salad is $10. But anyway, it's pretty reasonable, and our prices on our beverages and stuff are real reasonable too. So you know, every time we go to Nashville, I think, man, I don't know if I'd feel right charging $9 for a beer or $14 for a mixed drink.
They don't mind.
Yeah, they don't mind, but unless you got a real fat billfold, you ain't getting drunk in downtown Nashville. I just be honest with you.
Except for one person that was online, so.
Yeah, anyway. But like I say, I'm going to run on the schedule again right quick. February 11th will be the Bellamy Brothers. February 25th, Cletus T. Judd. That's a $20 ticket. March 10th, Creed Fisher. It'll be a $40 ticket. March 17th, Doug Stone will be a $40 ticket. And that's another concert that's 2/3 sold out. I mean, that concert right there, if you want Doug Stone tickets, you might want to holler. We got them on sale right now. They're $40, and I think we're up to like 240 or 250. We're only selling 325 tickets. I mean, so there ain't very many left on that one.
And talk is that this might be his last concert.
Well, not the last concert, but the last time he tours or something. I don't know. But I mean, I don't know that for a fact, so I really don't want to say that. But you're running out of opportunities to see a lot of these artists that we've got coming. So, I mean, they're getting closer and closer and closer. March 24th, the Frontman of Country, which is 30 #1 hits. It'll be $50 for the first 5 rows and $40 for the back. I don't know if we got any $50 tickets left. I don't know. You can call the
I'm
bar
not
and
sure.
find out. I don't know if we got any first 5-row tickets left. Matter of fact, on any of these, I don't think there's another front. But I mean, you can call the bar and find out because sometimes we have people, well, I got to work that weekend. I'm going to back out, and if they do, then they'll come up and come available. April 21st. That's going to be Gene Watson. That's 50 and 45. Those tickets are not on sale. We don't have them yet. The contract, we just made the verbal agreement last night. We don't have the contract yet, so I can't sell any tickets till I get the contract signed and turned in. It's coming today. But so in the next week or so, those tickets will go on sale. And we will be able to sell them to you. And just remember, you get seated how you buy them. You know, but I can tell you the front rows are probably already gone because we have people that buy for every single concert, no matter who they are. So they're automatically just wrote down. So, you know, but if you want to sit on the second or third or fourth row, when they come up for sale, you need to let me know really quick.
That's also with our high tops. They're
Yeah, our high tops, just about all the high tops that we got, they're sold out in advance. People go, they say, and I have to do this because they say they don't care who it is, they're gonna come to every single concert. So the high tops pretty much gone already, you know.
yeah.
And let's see, we got Kentucky Headhunters, May 5th. Those tickets aren't on sale. They should be in here. We didn't start selling them any of them yet either.
I mean, well, we sold, but the tickets have
The
not
tickets
come
don't
in.
hear
And I
yet.
think
Anyhow,
it was a delay
and
because
Friday
of
night we
snow.
have Soul Shine Band. First time they play there. Y'all please come out and support them. Show them what a good time we have at Tux and listen to some great music. Saturday night, my old buddy Shaw gonna be there. Salem Rats. Y'all got to come see him. And if you haven't seen him yet, don't miss Saturday night. It would be a great night to come out. Everybody's got cabin fever. We can actually get out and get moving around again. So y'all come out and see either one of these bands. They're going to be great. It's going to be a great weekend. Like I say, I'll be gone in a week or two. So I'll be getting to race 7 out of 9 nights at New Smyrna Beach in the World Series of Speed. So it'll be fun. Don't forget to support my buddy Walker here.
And we appreciate everybody that came out and helped support us during the snow.
Yes, appreciate all the folks that came out and rough driving and stuff, and they still showed up. We were closed about 8 hours in one day. We closed early 4 days in a row at 2 hours early or something like that. But other than that,
Yeah.
I mean, we were there till about 9:30 or 10. Just had to make sure you get everybody home. Anyway, and so appreciate everybody getting out in the old rough weather and coming supporting us, and really appreciate each and every one of you. And everybody just be safe and be kind to each other. And y'all get a chance to come out and hang out with us, we'd love to have you. Like I say, our place is more like a hangout than a bar, and we like it that way. And we like to see everybody smiling. So we'll try to greet you with a smile and hope you smile back. So anyway, love you guys. Everybody be safe and have a great, great, great weekend coming up. And appreciate y'all letting us come in here and talk to you. Thank you a lot.